Hello, my name is Claire Austin. I work for Ray White Toowong. I've been in as a real estate salesperson. I've been selling real estate for 3 years now. Prior to meeting Sandra, I'd had a lot of issues, probably not all of them identified, whilst both personally and professionally. I have a great boss who was giving us mentors on a monthly basis that were just talking about their story, and I've very much identified with some of those. And one of those people, Christine Rudolph, referred me to Sandra to help me with my issues. I guess initially my expectation with Sandra was that she would lead me to a place of greater confidence and make me feel like I could make the decision as to whether to stay or go in terms of real estate. And at that point when I met Sandra, I didn't have the confidence to make that decision, and as I said to you, I was getting a lot of input from other people, people that were well-meaning, of course, but in my heart I knew I had more to give to real estate, and I knew that it suited me in many ways, and so I wanted to stay within the industry. In the process, Sandra and I discovered that there was a lot of personal stuff that was getting in the way as well. It started as an issue of just being overwhelmed. We looked at things like giving me time and giving me time to make sure that I had a household that was decluttered and could help me to get to where I needed to be and have a clear thought pattern about what I needed to achieve.
Hi, my name's Hannah Richards. I'm from McGrath Estate Agents at Bulimba. My main outcomes that I wanted to get out of the program with Sandra was I felt I had a real lack of consistency. I could really perform and then not perform, and I would beat myself up about it. So learning how to maintain consistency and a positive, healthy mindset. And it's the daily practices that I've put in place now that have allowed me to feel confident with my road going forward. Me personally, I feel like I'm starting to reconnect with my spiritual side, finding out what makes me happy and how to give to myself before giving to others. This can be quite a taxing industry, constantly being on demand and on the phone and giving to a lot of others before you actually feed and give to yourself. So I've come back with a lot more self-love, and my health and fitness goals are now back on track, which is all leading towards that positive mindset to make sure I have the correct energy to be able to perform while at work. So it's been really good. My best advice would be stop procrastinating, stop thinking about it, set yourself the goal and the challenge, apply yourself, and call Sandra and don't delay, because had I would have done this 6 months ago, I would have been in a far better financial and spiritual and personal position. It was one of the best decisions I ever made for my career.
Ready? Hi, I'm Liza McKilliam from Remax Profile. I've been in the industry for over 17 years now. I've been having a horrible year. Financially, that is. But what I didn't realise is that what happens in your personal life and what happens in your business life are actually two of the same thing. So one of the reasons I started mentoring was to actually go, something's got to change. I also know that when I have a mentor, I actually perform at a much higher level. That's what I was looking for. Since my mentoring with Sandra, some of my achievements have been, the personal one is actually putting my morning ritual back into my life. As I said a little bit earlier, it really does set up my day. The other thing I've started doing again is listening to CDs in my car. So Sandra has introduced me to so many more people that I didn't even know about. So Marianne Williamson being one of them. Those things have changed my life dramatically, both from a personal and professional. So professionally, my business is back on track. Then the evening routine helps you to get refreshed, so you start the next day again having had a really great sleep. My experience with engaging Sandra as a mentor has actually made me realise that my personal life and business life are very, very connected. I couldn't improve one without improving the other. I couldn't have the wrong attitude in one without having the wrong attitude in the other. And Sandra actually really has brought that back to make me understand that that's how I have to do, or how I have to be the best person I can possibly be. If you're thinking of doing any mentoring with Sandra, I think I would recommend her in every way. Sandra will open your eyes to the fact that your work life and your personal life are connected by your attitude. It's your mindset, it's your habits, your behaviours, and it's your responsibility to show up and be there at any one moment.
I think what actually surprised me was how much I actually got out of the training. Ordinarily, I would consider myself a very grounded and emotionally stable person with a good balance, but Sandra managed to tap into different areas that I didn't know necessarily wanted improvement, so I'd highly recommend her training.